They're off. Heaven Touch left between horses. Meant No Disrespect, and right alongside is Salty Hanover with Fugazi as they head around the turn. And Bouchard and Heaven Touch using their inside post here to full advantage. Now step out the lead by 2.5 on Salty Hanover. Then Meant No Disrespect in third. A gap of 2.5 to Fugazi fourth. They're in post position order. Then it's Not That Kind of Angel. Ideal Vintage spots the leader 7 lengths. And the early trailer is Queen's Best King in 7. It's Heaven Touched, leading it by 1.5 lengths over Salty Hanover as they check it at the opening quarter in 28 4. Meant No Disrespect is in third, still on hold there by Jim Pantoliano, a gap of 2.5 to Fugazi. Following Fugazi is Not That Kind Angel. And the back markers remain Ideal Vintage, and Queen's Best King will have to rally from last. Single file to the half, and Heaven Touched is the boss. Heaven Touched 2-1, leading it by 1.5 lengths. As the favorites, Salty Hanover and Pat LaChance bide their time. In third is Meant No Disrespect, is Not That Kind Angel comes first over. The half mile was just 59 seconds flat, a bit of a breather in the second quarter for Heaven Touched. The Arts Place 5-year-old dictates terms to the backstretch by just over length on Salty Hanover. Coming first up is Not That Kind Angel. Nowhere to go at this point from Meant No Disrespect in fourth. Ideal Vintage and Bartlett will have to rally from 5.5 lengths adrift. Then it's Fugazi and Queen's Best King, but Heaven Touched is strong on the lead. 3/4 in 1:28-1. 29-1 clicked off in the third quarter. A clear shot for Salty Hanover. Backpedaling quickly, Not That Kind Angel. Then Meant No Disrespect, 3 wide. Ideal Vintage with a lot to do and time ticking away. They're into the stretch. It's Heaven Touched by 2, bracing for Salty Hanover, who comes to take them on. A gap of 3 to Meant No Disrespect. It's come down to Heaven Touched and Salty Hanover. Heaven Touched wire to wire. Salty Hanover second. Meant No Disrespect was third at 1:56-1. Back to the winner's circle. VIP Internet Stables Heaven Touch, trained by Joseph DiCarlo, driven by Stefan Bouchard. Seasonal mark 1:56-1, and fourth win of the season for Heaven Touched.